Hey guys, Quicksilver here, welcome back to yet another Black Ops 3 best class setup video. Today we're taking a look at the Razorback. I really love this weapon. I've only been using it because you guys requested a best class setup video on this gun, and it's a really good gun. Now I've got to using it. And I've decided it's sort of an assault rifle submachine gun, so this class will maximise its damage at long range, but still allow you to spray out bullets at people at close range and take on lots of enemies at once. So let's get straight into it. First of all, we have long barrel. I put long barrel on here just to maximise its damage at long range, to make it have a sort of a longer range, enable you to use it more like an assault rifle and take on those enemies at longer distances. Second of all, we have grip, which complements long barrel because its recoil without grip is pretty all over the place. So with grip, it makes it a laser machine and makes it pinpoint and completely accurate, and you can easily decimate those enemies with this weapon. Lastly, we have extended mag. I found this useful because this weapon, and a lot of other people agree, it sprays out bullets at a pretty fast rate and you feel like your magazine clip is done really quickly. So with extended mag, you have a lot more ammo to spray at people and take on a lot of players in hard points or on objectives like domination, and you're able to easily take on a lot of enemies at once without having to reload. Fast mag is also another viable option, but I feel extended mag is better because it already reloads extremely quickly. Now to the perks. For perk 1, we have Sixth Sense. I always use Sixth Sense as an extra little perk because I always have a slot, and I find it really helps when you have somebody sitting in a corner and you don't know they're there. Sixth Sense will just, put a little red bar on your minimap and you'll know they're there, and you can easily have far more awareness when going around the map and on the move. So that's why I'm using that. Don't ever hesitate to swap it out for a red dot or an elo sight, because this gun's iron sights are a bit messy. They're sort of, you've got bits above where you're aiming, bits on the side where you're aiming, and it can be quite annoying to use at longer distances. I like it, some other people like it, but if you don't and you're on a map like, let's say, Redwood, don't ever hesitate to swap out Sixth Sense for red dot. Second of all, we have Scavenger. I like Scavenger just because it allows me to keep the streak going that I'm on with the gun I have. I don't want to have to pick up some other horrible gun. I don't want to have to pick up a shotgun. I want to keep this gun, so I have Scavenger, so I can keep this gun and keep scavenging ammo for it and using it as I wish. Lastly, we have the a Wildcard for 2 perk 2s, and as always, I have Dead Silence and Awareness. Now, Dead Silence just allows me to keep my footsteps silent and keep me off of enemies' headsets. So if they're using Awareness, they can't hear me, and it really does help and give me an edge over them. Also, paired with Awareness, I can't hear my own footsteps, so I don't have to stop and wait and listen. I can run and be listening on the move, which really helps, paired with Sixth Sense, because it gives me a lot more awareness about where enemies are around me. I'm also using Awareness just because it's like an ear radar. It tells me where people are, I can predict enemy movements. I don't need fast hands. A lot of people run fast hands instead of Scavenger because they think it'll give them a sort of a bigger advantage. But honestly, if you can hear where they are and you know they're coming around the corner, you can stop your sprint and get ready for them in time. Like, it's easy. You totally have enough time. There is no question about it. So if you're using these perks, it's very easy to predict people. You don't need fast hands. You can stick with Scavenger and keep the streak going. If you don't have a headset, I recommend you take off Awareness because it won't help you as much. You won't benefit from it. But you can keep Dead Silence on just to keep off enemies' headsets. Stay a bit more silent, and put those 2 extra points to better use. Like, maybe have Blast Suppressor on instead, because that's a big help. If you feel you're going to be jumping around a lot and doing lots of wall runs, that's a big help. Or adding another attachment, something like that. So if you don't have a headset, I recommend you don't use Awareness. So yeah, this is the best class setup. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like down below if you did. It really helps me out. And also don't hesitate to give me any more guns you want me to do. I'll happily do them. And I'll see you in my next video.